You're on the Domino's post-game report. Adam Cavalier alongside head men's basketball coach
I don't have any basketballs.
Chuck Benson.
I got a little new buddy here. Just
A little buddy, a little guy wanted to know if you had a
I
basketball.
don't have any basketballs. Sorry.
Man, I'm sorry, Chuck. Normally you deliver on the kids' ability to play on the court after the game. I hate that you weren't able to deliver on that here today. This was a really high-level basketball game.
Yep.
Save for a 2-minute stretch where LMU went on a 10-0 run in the second half.
Yep.
This sucker was even. Break down this contest.
Here's the reality. We're searching for 40-minute performances, as is every team in the country. It's hard to get a good 40-minute performance on any night. It's unbelievably challenging against an opponent like Lincoln Memorial. So that's what we were striving for. We came up short of a complete 40. It would take a complete 40 to get a road win here. But I saw a lot of positives tonight. I'm taking some real positives away from this because when we put our best foot forward, it's good enough. I mean, how can you put it together for 40, right? On the flip of it, that segment of time, I told our guys, there was probably an 8-minute stretch there where it wasn't what it needed to be, and at the same time, credit to Lincoln. I mean, Ennis jumps up there and proves why he's one of the most complete offensive guards in the country with his shot making. So we're gonna walk out of here, prepared to get ready for the next one, the last one. And hopefully we can build on the positives, learn from the negatives, and give ourselves some extra momentum going into the conference tournament.
This was a game where Wes Ennis only had 6 points at the half. He explodes for 29 in the second half to match his career high. And I'm going to utter something that is bold. This is a bold statement.
Okay.
Shot making from beyond the arc of the absurdity of Laquan Choice.
At
points
I think that's
tonight.
I don't think it's even bold. I think it's accurate, spot on. Some of the shots he made there late were defended, were contested, degree of difficulty as high as they can possibly be, and he made them. When those kind of things happen, as a coach, man, look, you're always going to be thinking, did we win, did we lose, okay? But then you got to look deeper. And one of the things that I can sort of embrace is when you lose due to an elite performance. And I thought his second half performance, he scored half their points the second half. And a lot of those were challenged. Like almost all of them were challenged, And he capitalized. So credit to him. He's an elite player, and we just have to deal with that reality.
How did rebounding impact this one?
Well, clearly, I mean, what they got us plus 9. They hurt us on the offensive glass second half. Our first shot defense was actually minus Ennis. Our first shot defense was actually pretty good. But I told the team, I was like, that part's unfortunate because they're really sort of a team that's committed to getting back a lot, and they did a good job getting back. But they also, over the years, they've tended to surrender some offensive rebounds to set their transition defense up right. But today they really do both pretty well. And as I told them, we in postseason in particular, rebounding helps you advance. On both ends of the court, rebounding helps you advance, but especially on the defensive end. So hopefully this experience today will sort of sharpen our point, so to speak, as we go into postseason, and will allow us to rebound on the defensive end in a better fashion.
Jack Browder proved why he is one of the best players in the South Atlantic Conference with a 27-point night. Not unexpected of him. Did a lot of work in isolation in the second half to keep you in things. But You did something that you haven't done at all this year, and that is run 2 points. You had Trey Hubbard and Matt Bilbray in the game simultaneously. Both of them scored in double figures, with Matt having his third career double-figure scoring performance. Break down that decision to go with 2 point guards.
I liked how Matt played the first half. I thought he was showing a lot of confidence. He was touching paint a lot, and we decided to keep him out there a little bit longer the second half, just maybe to give us a little bit more paint touch opportunity and potentially create. LMU doesn't really rotate a lot, but hopefully it'd create a little bit more rotation for us. But I think it sort of cost us a little bit defensively, maybe a little bit defensively. But then we also went with the 2 bigs, which with Braden and Ooze, which we don't really do that very often, and we did that to try to enhance our rebounding there very late in the game. So, we were trying some of the things just to see if we could get a little extra juice out of it. Didn't work out in our favor, but we were going to make the effort.
Turn your attention to Senior Day. Coker just lost by a final of 87-85 to Wingate behind another 30-point night for Kendall Taylor. You get a Coker team that is dynamic, a Coker team that is regionally ranked and celebrates Senior Day on Saturday. How do you use this one? I'm going to use your phrase, which is sharpen your point, for a challenging game against the Snakes on Saturday.
Well, I mean, it's the last game of the regular season. It's a home game. It's Senior Day. We got 7 seniors, and 3 of those seniors this is their 5th year here as COVID guys, and they've probably the 3 of those guys have probably won more games in the D2 era than any 3 guys in the history of this program. I think that's accurate.
You're going to make me look it up, though, and I will. I'll have that nugget ready for Saturday.
So, hopefully we can go out on a really, really good note with a high-level performance. Of course, that would also be beautiful if we could secure a win there at home for a lot of different reasons. But, we're not going to focus on outcome as much as we are just on the fact we need to perform for 40 and still strive for a 40-minute effort, 40-minute execution, and 40-minute lock-in, and sort of put this particular chapter of the season behind us, and then really be ready to go to Rock Hill and pursue a conference tournament championship.
Chuck, pleasure as always. We'll talk Saturday against Coker.
Great. Thanks, Kev.
It's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Domino's Post